Welcome to Infor Field Inspector. We'll start by logging in and making sure a few things are set before we log in. Let's take a look at the settings. You'll be given a set of instructions indicating what to type in here. Today we're connecting to our test environment for Infor. This will be used for some of our testing, and then the other item that you may be required to change is the port. Today we're using 443. At times you may be asked to change this to port 80. Today we'll leave these as is, but if need be, you can just type in or copy and paste the new information into these boxes here. We're going to hit save to save this setting. The next thing we'll do is we'll log into Infor Field Inspector. I'm using this test01 account. You will be provided your username and password. Passwords will always be capital letters and may include numbers. So I'm going to log in with the password I have been given for this test account, and we're going to click sign in. And that is the login process. Now that we're in Infor Field Inspector, you will see it will load up, in my case, service requests and work orders that have been assigned to me. You have a few options here. We can actually go to these triple line menu options. So I'll click on this to show you what's here. I'm logged in first of all as Walter Amaral. He's my test account. I can click on any one of these to see my work will show me anything that's assigned to me. My closed work, anything that's assigned to me that I closed. So the work has been closed, either the work order or the service request. And today's work, anything that's been assigned to me that is due today or scheduled for me to work on today. And then you have two more options here that are custom menus. You've got SPM Open Work. This is a special query or special menu option that we created for signs and pivot markings. And this is just all work that's been created but hasn't been assigned to an individual just as of yet. And this one here, SPM Open Work Order, is, again, this is open work orders that are not assigned to an individual, but assigned to the sign shop fabricators. And as we go down this list, you'll see a few more options. We won't go through these right now, but there is a few more things that you can do here, like sorting. You can pick and choose what you want to show, display, and you can log out of here as well. Once you move across, you can also search for information here. You can type in either the SR or work order number. So I'm going to just type in, for an example, this work order number here, 489 5648. And do a search, and you'll see it'll ask me what I'm searching for. I'm searching for a work order, so the important thing is to indicate what you're searching for when you're entering your numbers, and it should narrow down the work order I'm searching for and open it up right away. So that's a quick way to pull up a work order or a service request that you're looking for. The other button next to that is the refresh button. So this button just refreshes your screen. It'll just pull in any new work orders or service requests that have been created in the backend system. And let's just say I have a few favorites, so I'm going to mark this one as a favorite of mine. You'll note it automatically starts sorting these things with the favorites top left hand and center at the top here. And if I were to just want to see only my favorite work orders, you would click this and it would only highlight those. If I want to see everything again, I could just unclick it and it'll show everything. And if I don't need these as favorites, I can uncheck these. It'll uncheck my favorites and resort the list again. There's another button here that indicates whether you're online or offline. So this button here, when I'm here and I clicked on it, it turned to an X. Just indicates that I'm offline right now. I can continue working in IF5, but any changes that I do here won't get synced or won't get sent back to our back office system until we go back online. So you only see this in the field when you're working and may go offline when you lose connectivity, but you can continue working, everything's fine. once you get back into the office or connect again, you'll see this automatically turn to a check. But if you don't click on it, it should re-enable it, recheck it, and do the sending of information back and forth. The next button here is a filter button. You can filter. There's no filters because we have both SRs and work orders turned on. But if I were to just show work orders here, I'm going to clear and just show work orders and refresh that. Now I have these 3 work orders. I can see various filters that are available: started, not started, or none. So there's some filters that are available depending on what you're seeing on screen, but I'm going to put this back to everything, refresh my work, and I'll see everything. And then the last or second last thing here is the option to see this information in different ways. So I can see it as a card view, which I'm looking at right now. It just shows my work as individual cards. I can look at it as a map view. So this lays my cards out top to bottom, and it shows me on a map where the work is taking place. So if I click on these things, I can see this is 522 Hyacinth. So this will show on the map where this work or service request is. As I click through these, this one is 1072 Shagbarth. So it just keeps moving on the map where these service requests are. For your work orders, if they're assigned to roadways or intersections, they will not appear on the map. These things are not, it's not a plottable. It cannot be plotted on the map. If it was specific to a building like these ones are, or a fixed address, you could show this. So when I click on these, it doesn't really show anything on the map. Just wanted to highlight that. And the last view is grid view. When I click on this, you can see your work laid out in a grid. So you've got your service requests and your work orders all laid out. You can sort these if you wanted to sort by activity. You can sort them. This might be useful is if you have due dates on things, you can sort by due dates and see which one you need to work on first. And last but not least is the 3 buttons here that look like circles. You click on this here, you have a few options. You can create work orders from here, create an asset inspection, update multiple records. We're not going to go through these, but we'll show you in a different video how you can use these. So we'll move back to the card view because that's my preferred view for myself. We'll go through those options in the next video. I just wanted to give you an overview of what you can do just from here alone from your main screen in IFI.